inside the 6 by 8 centimeter box allotted to me. They had to be drawn life-size, or it wouldn't be a true record. So my method was like creating a microscope slide. I indented the shape of the objects onto the area by pressing down on them, using the same approach as when I did my background picture that first time. But by then, my approach had changed completely.
These images, evoking life and death, were a new direction for her as an artist. From musical works to representing a person's entire life, Yamamoto's oeuvre has encompassed a range of styles. Now she's found a new focus for her life's work: art in hospitals, to heal both the patients and the people working there.
It was in 1991, just over 20 years ago, when my father died in hospital. He was 61. After he died, I lay down in his bed where the indentation left by his body was still fresh. I wondered what he had been looking at, and I realized it was a scene. And I thought, so this is what he was looking at when he died. And the tears came flooding out. Then I thought, here I am, aged 40, bragging to everyone that I'm an artist. But in the end, I'd let someone die and looking at a blank ceiling. I felt so tiny.
Stirred by her father's death, Yamamoto told every doctor she met about the need to create hospital art. Finally, the head of a hospital in Nagoya asked her to paint a work as part of a renovation project. In 2005, the ceiling of this private room became the first canvas for Yamamoto's foray into hospital art.
So now I was feeling completely stuck. What should I paint? I mean, if I painted the angels I'm known for, then it would be like telling them to hurry up and go to heaven. Clouds would look like heaven too. There was nothing I could paint that anybody could look at and say, that's great. I thought, what a fool I was to offer to do this.
After much toing and froing, Yamamoto decided to depict what a mole would see as it emerges from its hole into a grassy field. She placed dandelion flowers in the foreground and bees flying through the vast sky to give it a warmer feel. But Yamamoto was still not confident that this was the right kind of image. Was it really a picture that everybody could enjoy? So she took off on a fact-finding mission to Sweden, which has led the way in introducing hospital art.
In Sweden, hospitals are part of daily life. They're places for healing, but their corridors feel like normal, everyday places. We want our daily lives to be abundant, don't we? So why don't we make hospitals as rich as the rest of our daily experience?
Sweden has a law specifying that 1% of the nation's budget should be allocated to art for public enjoyment. This hospital alone has 7,000 artworks. Just outside the emergency room, there is a sparkling installation hanging from the ceiling. Looking up at the movement of the lights has been found to reduce tension. The area by the elevators is decorated with birdhouses in different shapes and colors. You can try to guess what's inside each one to help you forget how long you've been waiting for your elevator. Inside this children's hospital, the walls are decorated like a jungle. There are animals and birds around the doorways and in other areas. In this hospital room, the ceiling is like a window onto the sky. It is a way to help the children deal with their anxiety.
pictures can actually help with treatment, and I think providing them should be a priority. Professionals should get together and give it some thought. Architects, hospital directors, nurses, doctors, families. They should all sit down together around a table and discuss what should we paint on the walls. That's what they do in Sweden.
Yamamoto returned from Sweden full of inspiration about how hospital art should be. Her second commission came from a hospital in Wakayama Prefecture. They asked her to paint the corridors in the maternity ward, including right in front of the intensive care unit for newborn infants.
The doctors asked me to paint something that would help the young mothers. They will be looking at this wall every day, and it'll help them recover. So one of my pictures was based on a lullaby for newborn babies.
The lullaby Yamamoto chose comes from the Auvergne region of France. The picture's softness and gentle colors calm the spirit. Outside the intensive care unit, she did a painting inspired by a song from Catalonia. This music was performed by Pablo Casals at the United Nations as a prayer for world peace. Yamamoto drew on that song to create this work, depicting a peaceful world where positive things happen. By March of this year, Yamamoto had begun working on her fourth hospital commission.
Thank you for coming to Iseton. We would like to inform our customers Iseton's store business
This is for the Red Cross Hospital in Takamatsu, which is currently being renovated. At the entrance, there's this long corridor where I'm going to do a painting. When I went to Takamatsu for research, the doctor told me you can see the islands on the inland sea from there. So I went up onto the roof and I could see Ogijima, Megijima, Oshima, and Shodoshima. They asked me to depict those islands, including the olive groves of Shodoshima. I wanted to create a relaxing environment. Many of my pictures are based on music. I thought it would be great to do one that evoked a really good song. I did a painting called The Path of Love, based on a song by the French composer Francis Poulenc. It's a beautiful, gentle song. I hope my picture will inspire people to listen to it. Then they'll understand why my picture is in this particular place.
The corridor will be in use while she's painting her mural, and she will only have a week on site to complete it. To minimize the time she spends there, Yamamoto decides to create a mock-up in her studio. By creating this full-scale model, she will also know in advance how much time it will take and what materials she will need for the actual work. Doing it this way also allows her to see more clearly how the colors will appear. While Yamamoto works, she listens to the piece of music that is inspiring this work. A month later, in April, Yamamoto arrives at the hospital to paint the actual work. She unveils the mock-up of the painting she planned